Yeah. You roll. All right, here we go. In a game at Death Valley that ended with the Tigers on top, 20-10. I think, man, it lived up to the billing. You know, Vegas, those guys in Vegas are. It's amazing how close they get. They opened this spread up at 9.5 and ended with the Tigers winning by 10. So many things to talk about in this game. You start with our lack of production, feels like on offense, our lack of production in the running game, a boneheaded throw by Nussmeier there late in that game, back across his body late in the play. Um, Really, we still, to this point, we don't have a true deep threat or getting a ball down the field. Everything, our big plays in the passing game are underneath. They're slants. They're things quick. Nothing deep downfield. And in order for this offense to really get going, we have to be able to throw the ball down the field. It just seems like we're out of sync a little bit. There was no flow. There was no rhythm to the play calling, to our offensive scheme. And when you start to have success is when that play caller can get in a rhythm, when that quarterback can get in the rhythm, when the running game can get in the rhythm, the play action builds off of it, and then the passing game takes off from there. But there was no semblance of any type of rhythm offensively. I think the storyline of today, well, there was a few of them. The Weeks brothers, Whit Weeks going out, West Weeks getting hurt, and watching
Sad.
him, I hope it's not anything major. But the way he was crying, it almost looked like he got some bad news. But hopefully, it's just for a few weeks, and then the younger brother Zach Weeks getting in. That's just truly unbelievable to me. Three guys with that much talent, three brothers playing on that team, and then the other storyline is. Lagway is out here like Oprah
Yeah.
Winfrey. You get a ball, you get a ball,
I
you get
think
a
before
ball.
this game, I think he was a high contender, but I think after this game, I don't think he's gonna
Man,
gonna be in that anymore.
I question just media in general. There's a lot of people that have been hyped up this year. They hype up too many guys before the season even gets started. Poor Arch Manning is to the billing, and then Lagway. People talk about a generational talent. Well, I think that generational talent just got his head coach fired
Yeah.
in Gainesville. Coach
Yeah.
Napier may not get on the, and I hate to say it, he may not get on the plane going back to Gainesville, and that's kind of the story of the SEC. They want to win. They want you to win now. Those programs, they're paying you a lot of money, and they expect you to win, and penalties really cost Florida in this game. What do you think about this game as you look back over it,
I
man?
mean, I agree with you on the offensive standpoint. I mean, the way they hyped up Nuss, this should be the games that he plays his best in, and I didn't see that from him today
No, and
or last week. But I definitely love what the defense did today and how our secondary played.
yeah, nothing. He's gonna get his in time. We got some time to work on it. We got Southeastern coming in next week, who should be, it should be an easy win for you. We got to get healthy in certain spots. We got to find some kind of continuity on offense, and we've had a couple people ask, on the halftime show about tempo, running tempo offense, and that may be what you have to do to let Nussmeier call the plays. Let him call them at the line of scrimmage, and he'll have confidence and able to go out and get in a rhythm and execute. Uh, but something was just completely off offensively today. Luckily, our defense had a
We
great
sound
game.
too sad, man. We just won the game.
No,
We got
I
we
agree
gotta
with
get
you.
hype,
I
man.
agree with you, but everybody's
Yeah.
talking about wanting this team to be
National
a
championship
national
team.
championship team. And when
Yeah.
you go play against some of the best teams in the country, your defense ain't gonna get 5 picks every week.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do.
That'd be
And
amazing.
and but offense we have to complement each other. And you watch Coach Kelly there at halftime, the sideline reporter asked him about the Weeks brothers, and he was not too happy. And he made a little smart comment right before that end of the game interview. Uh, and he is not happy about the people questioning his offense. And the play calling, and like SEC games are hard to win.
Yeah.
And this is a team with Florida that's got a lot of talent, and to go get a 10-point win, and I know Florida, their program's struggling, but that's tough to do in this conference.
Still an
And,
SEC team. Every SEC team you play is going to be a lot better than
Yeah.
these other Big Ten teams. It's not going to be. They're not going to be average. They're always going to be.
yeah, but
top
we're gonna
tier.
get tested. You know, we're gonna get test season, and we have time. Luckily, we have time to get some things headed in the right direction. But you know, and Coach Sloan, I have the running back we have. I have faith in Nussmeier. There's just something missing, and I don't know if it's play calling, if it's how we're fitting on our combination blocks, if it's scheme up front. I don't know what it is, but we're just not clicking on all cylinders as an
I
offense.
think part of it is the O line, because
And they play a big part in it.
I haven't seen what Nussmeier take like a big drop back, like in the past, a deep ball.
Yeah, we talk about that. We have nobody stretch the field. We hadn't even tried to stretch. And
But you don't know that if it's a receiver's fault or if it's the O line's fault. You can never.
you know, you really don't want to just sit here and blame whose fault it is, but you got to find a way to get it fixed.
Yeah.
Because if you can take the top off of a coverage, then that's going to help you in the running game.
Opens up
You know,
everything.
you have all the underneath stuff, which we've been really good with our guys underneath. We have to be able to take the top off of defenses. And I'm going to just run through the stats real quick, guys. To keep it clicking. Rushing for Florida, Ball had 10 carries for 46 yards, and he's a guy they have to get going. And, you know, they just struggling to get him going. Lagway had 9 for 19. Receiving, Brown, the third for them, had 8 for 62. Not a whole lot other to talk about. Let's talk about LSU stats tonight, which he has to be better. And I guarantee you nobody feels worse about his performance than him. And it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't great. 15 for 27 for 220 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 bonehead interception. You got to throw that ball away to the sidelines. Durham had the long run there at the end of the game, so his stats are kind of lopsided. He had 15 for 93. Nuss had 1 for 5. Ayers, not a whole lot more there. Receiving, Aaron Anderson had 4 for 75, 18 yards average. Sharp had a big play in that game. We didn't talk about it. He had a big play, big catch.
Throwing deep. That's probably the first time I've seen him throw.
Yeah, but that wasn't like a true
crazy,
go. It was just a slant across the middle.
A little seam route.
Sharp.
Up the middle.
Yeah, he had three catches for 71 yards. Xavier Thomas 4 for 35, and Barry and Brown 2 for 26. We got Chris Hilton involved in this offense. He, you know, gotta be a part of it. You know, but you got to find a way to get going. So in a game that we win in the SEC, a game where we came out on top, and now we have a few weeks. We got to go take care of Southeastern and then get into some more SEC play. The Tigers do get the win. Things are not exactly squeaky clean, but we find a way to get it done. We hope that Wes Weeks is good. We know Whit Weeks will be fresh for next week.
Yeah. He's not going to sleep tonight, though. After all
No.
that pre-workout, smelling salty.
That pre-workout. He probably is going to wear his shoulder pads and have home tonight because he didn't take it off.
He may have to run a few sprints before he goes home to get that energy out.
Oh, man. But, you know,
like
we
Tyson Kimball.
we got to find a way to get clicking on all cylinders and get this thing turned around. Tigers get a big SEC win. It's as good here in Baton Rouge. All is good. Now we need our Falcons to go beat the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep. The Tigers go Birds.
Let's go. Caw-caw.